I was gonna say if you say Kylie Jenner, she doesn't count.
No, not Kylie Jenner.
She faked her.
Yeah. She's not even as rich as this person. Hi guys, I'm Aisha. She decided to copy me today with the white.
I was gonna say she's looking like she's Christmas or something. I'm Natalie. Lovely to meet you guys.
We're going to the table.
Yes, we are.
And we're just going to be chatting to you about bringing stuff to the table. Like, we want you guys to feel open to bring stuff to the table because I feel like a lot of black people are seeking to be on that table. Make your own, mate.
Innit? Don't wait for anyone else. And today, Aisha's going to be teaching us a lot. I actually cannot wait. So Aisha is going to be giving us all a lesson because it's a question that I wanted to know like quite a lot, and I think it's a question that you get asked quite often. So she's going to give us an educational session.
Cool. So a lot of people are always asking me, like, because obviously I teach a lot of kids, they're always asking like, what's the best industry to go in? Like, which one will I make the most money? Let's be honest, people work because they want money. So I've cut it down into 4 segments, and then I'm leaving it to you guys to decide from that information which industry you want to go into. So let's start with the billionaires. Now let's be real, I'm trying to be a billionaire out here. So I thought, all right, cool, let's look at all the billionaires in the world and let's look at the industries that those billionaires are in. Yeah, cool. I'm going to read out to you. So there are 94 billionaires in finance and investments. We're in the right industry.
94?
There's 69 billionaires in technology. There's 41 in food and beverage. There's 34 in real estate. There's 33 in fashion and retail. 27 billionaires in the media and entertainment industry. There's 24 billionaires in energy. There's 16 billionaires in services, 14 billionaires in sports, 12 billionaires in manufacturing.
That's mad. It makes sense though for there to be more in finance because it's finance. But do you know what? Sorry to go off topic, but it literally just popped into my head. Have you seen like one of those scale things where it shows you who are the millionaires like in 2000 and then who are the millionaires in 2020? So there's this thing, like, I've seen it on Facebook a couple of times, and it will literally, like, it's a live timeline, and it will show you the change of the millionaires and who have recently become millionaires and who were old millionaires that aren't millionaires anymore.
I feel like it would have shifted to technology.
Massively. So, like, I think Jeff Bezos.
Oh, we're getting there. Let me land.
She'll land.
Cool.
Recent millionaire.
Yeah.
Recent millionaire.
To be fair, like, I feel like if we're looking at the richest people in the world right now, like, we're all trying to get money in it, so I'm trying to be one of the richest people. So if I'm looking at the richest people in the world right now, obviously number one is Mr. Jeff Bezos, and he's actually 56 years old, and he's the owner of Amazon. So that industry technically is like fashion and retail, essentially, e-commerce.
And Amazon didn't exist before 2000s.
True. Our second richest person, this varies because it could be, at the moment actually, our second richest person is actually Elon Musk, who is the owner of Tesla.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
SpaceX, he's 49 years, and that's the technology industry.
Do you know what's crazy about Elon Musk? I read something the other day that Tesla, as a business, have not been profiting for the last. They've been making losses every year for the last couple of years, but because they believe so much in Elon Musk and what he's saying and what he's driving with Tesla, for some reason he's still the richest man in the world. How can you be the second richest man in the world, but your business is losing money?
And the share price of Tesla is the most money I've got in my share portfolio
is from Tesla.
Their share price is just in this, even though the company is actually making a loss. Next in line is Mr. Bernard Arnault. He's the owner of Louis Vuitton. He's 71 years old.
That is, you know.
That's fashion and retail. 71 years old, mate.
Did he actually create Louis Vuitton?
I don't know, you know. That's a good research point.
Probably Louis Vuitton that created Louis Vuitton, innit? That would make sense.
really hope for your sake that's correct. You know what I mean? Like, I really hope that is for your sake. I really hope that's correct.
Though, but yeah, don't. As you
Don't
can
quote her on
see,
it.
I don't wear LV, so don't quote me on that, innit?
Screaming. Next in line is Mr. Bill Gates,
Yeah.
owner of Microsoft, 65 years, technology industry. You're hearing a lot of technology industries.
Microsoft again Microsoft was the first, didn't it?
Yeah, because he was on the richest. He was the richest man for years.
Yeah, time.
And then he got overtaken a couple years
Microsoft
ago.
95. Dun, 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 dun. I know you will recognise that tune.
If you know, you know. Who's next?
Who's next?
Mark Zuckerberg. Now, he is the youngest of the people that I'm going to mention because he's the owner of Facebook. He's 36, mate. I'm not that far off 36. And he... No, I am.
You're not that far.
No. I'm not close.
Adding years to your age,
I'm not,
bro.
But as in, like, it's not unreachable. He is the 4th richest person in the planet.
Yeah, but Mark Zuckerberg.
Alright.
I'm not a big fan of him, if I'm truthfully honest.
Right.
I just think he's a bit snaky. Have you not seen what was the movie called? I can't even remember. The
Social Dilemma.
I don't think it was. Was it called
Social
Social
Dilemma?
Dilemma? I don't think it was.
Social Dilemma is like where they're telling you about what social media does to you and blah, blah.
Oh yeah, that's the Netflix program. I wasn't talking about, but that's a good show. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Definitely watch it.
Definitely watch that. No, just the movie about his life and how he set up Facebook and how he set it up with his friend, and then obviously he kind of parred off his friend for the guy that created that old music download thing in the US.
No, I don't know.
You need to watch the movie.
Yeah,
I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
But
we'll find it and then we'll put it up.
yeah, he teased the idea from someone else, essentially. So someone else created Facebook, but they created it in their university. He was working on their group with it, and because they didn't trademark it, went under. He paid them off an undisclosed sum in 2006.
She's calling him a snake. She obviously doesn't want deals, but you know.
I mean, if deals come to me, I'm like, I have my theories and I'll say it, but you know, we move.
Next to Mr. Warren Buffett, he's an investor. He's 90 years old. He's 90.
I don't know who that is.
Warren Buffett, what? He's like a philanthropist. He's big in like finance, investment.
Philanthropist.
Philanthropist is somebody, oh my God. Philanthropist is somebody that basically has so much money that they just invest in other people.
Oh.
They give to other people.
So what, VC and investor?
Yeah, kind of.
Almost.
But it's giving, it's not. You don't necessarily
Oh, you don't want anything.
Yeah, you don't necessarily. But he's like 6th on the line. He was richest. No, he was always second. He was always second for a while, but now he's like 4th. Next is Mr. Larry Page, owner of Google Technology.
Again, all of these are in technology, isn't it?
Do you know what they are? All of them are men.
Yeah.
If we go to the females that are in the list, there's two. The 2 richest females in the world are Francois Myers. She's the owner of L'Oreal. She's 67. I didn't think. Yeah. What? Did you hear the name?
That's why I wanted to ask a question, just to reinforce the answer that I was looking for.
Yeah, definitely. Next is Alice Watson. She's the owner of Walmart. She's 71 years old.
Oh, raw. This is it's old money.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't really see anyone that's like 25. That's
I
a
mean,
billionaire.
speaking of that, I think this woman is the youngest.
I was gonna say, if you say Kylie Jenner, she doesn't count.
No,
'cause
not
I heard
Kylie Jenner.
She faked her.
Yeah. She's not even as rich as this person. This is one of the youngest billionaires ever.
Okay.
She's into finance and investments. She's 24.
Mad.
Her name is Alexandra Addressing.
Never heard of her as well.
Yeah, me either. You know them low-key people, them. So her.
That's how you stay rich, though.
Exactly.
They say the cash don't make noise, the coin do.
Basically. So I think they're our list in terms of people. In terms of actual salary, so in terms of like their industries, right? That's one thing to consider. The other thing to consider is actual jobs.
Yeah.
So according to CNBC, the highest average, and obviously this is an average salary because obviously it varies.
Yeah.
The highest average salary, I don't even know how to say this word correctly, is an anesthesiologist. I need to spell it.
I was even gonna bring out my phone to try and look and see what Google says. I don't want to make myself look like an idiot. So
ANESTHESIOLOGIS.
you
Basically,
spelled too much words.
it's just a specialist doctor. So it's like a specialist doctor responsible for providing like anesthesia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Really?
to patients. And I know it's mad, isn't it? Because they don't really. I don't feel like they do much.
Well, the people that give you general anaesthetic and that.
The carers. Mad.
I wonder if I could just make.
You know what I mean? Because I don't feel, but I feel like there's a lot of learning. Behind
Yeah,
it.
I can't do blood
A
either.
lot of learning. Obviously, second in line is a surgeon.
That makes sense. You're saving lives, you know.
Next in line is the gynecologist. People that deal with the
tings,
stems. Orthodontist is next.
That makes sense.
And last on the list is a psychiatrist. I didn't think they got
Psychiatrists get paid better.
But why though?
I know this from mine.
Oh yes, screaming.
I know this from mine. No, they do, because the brain is a very intricate thing. Do you get where I'm coming from? And emotions are also intricate things. So if you're able to analyze why people behave a certain way and give them that explanation, people will pay big money for that, you know.
I hear it.
People will pay big money for that.
But how much,
that makes sense though.
Research, like how much learning do you need to do? Do you know what I mean? Like, I hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so that's highest average salary. So in terms of from a graduate perspective or from a really young person perspective, these are the highest income potential jobs which we'd expect. Yeah.
But not straight away.
No, straight away. So these are the ones that longer term.
After,
if you're looking at a career journey, these are the jobs that potentially could give you the most amount of money on average. And this is UK. The CNBC one was world. That was in the world. This is just focusing on the UK. Numero 1, an attorney. The average salary potential of an attorney is about 100 to 200k.
This is why my dad wanted me to become a lawyer.
Is it?
Yeah. I want you to become a doctor or lawyer.
And that's a normal attorney. When you become a senior attorney, it almost doubles.
A whole different case. Are those the ones that wear the wigs? You know, the white wigs?
I mean, I know what she's talking about. I just don't know the answer.
Don't
worry. We'll say whether that's a yes or a no when we figure that out. Next is the director of operations. So like a COO.
Yeah.
Chief of.
Soon come.
Chief. This one should be chief of our bank. That's what
you heard it first.
Okay. Next is a marketing director.
That makes sense.
Especially now.
That makes sense.
Especially in the COVID period we're in. That's jumped up a couple of places because people are realising how important marketing is when you're all stuck at home and people are on their phones.
Well,
and
how
on
else
social
are people
media.
going to find out your business?
True. Do you know what? I had a client the other day who she wanted a loan of, let's say, 10k because she wasn't getting a lot of business. And she wanted to use that 10k to refurbish the place because she felt like she'd get more clients. And in my head I was thinking, what? Look, she's right next to a university. Why don't you just market to the university students? Why don't you just do a 2-for-1? Why don't you go on Instagram? Do you know what I mean? Why don't you go on Instagram?
See?
Why don't you, you can even do delivery services. Just make sure you check ID. But no, you're going to spend all that money
to
on
refurbish your
refurbishing
premises
that no one's going to see because they're on lockdown.
No one can come to it.
Alright, but, I hear it. But that's the
You
importance of
can
marketing.
only give advice where you can give advice.
Next is a GP. I'd expect that to be somewhere at the top.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Next is a geologist. That's very niche.
Geologist. So what does the geologist do, Aisha?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea. We'll put that somewhere and there's something. Next is a recruitment consultant.
Makes a lot of sense.
But that's obviously because a lot of recruitment consultancies are based on how much work you do, they're commission based, so obviously they have a very high potential.
Taking that percentage of your yearly salary. Yes, it's all a mad industry. So what, the top two
There's three
are
more.
okay. Oh wow, there's still
Three more, just three.
Ross.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Next is the creative director.
Okay.
Next.
Do you really need let me be careful what I
I'm
say.
screaming. What?
Yeah, forget it. Go on. Next. Next.
Creative director. Next is investment banker.
I would have thought that would have been higher up the list.
No, apparently not. And airplane pilot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They make money.
It costs so much to even become qualified.
I'm not being funny. You have so many people's lives in your hands.
I actually wanted to learn to be an aeroplane driver.
An aeroplane driver?
Yeah, I'm calling it because I don't know what the role is.
A pilot?
That's the one that I meant. A pilot.
I can tell you really had a passion to be an airplane driver.
I really did. Especially when I saw that salary, boy. I was like, yeah, give me some of that. But it's so expensive to pay to learn because you have to pay yourself. It's not. So yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll stick with banking, you know. I'll stay there.
I'm happy with my industry, man. Like, if I can dibble dabble in the creative stuff, then I'll dibble dabble. But I'm happy with finance.
I feel like because the company we're in, we can do that. We've got marketing teams, we've got social media teams.
And plus, like I said, 94 of the billionaires in the world are in finance. So I'm in the right industry. Get me? Anyways, on that note, we will catch y'all next time. I hope you enjoyed our kind of topic about money and things.
Lessons with Aisha.
Screaming. So any thoughts of what you think or anything that you want us to talk about, let us know. Drop it in the comments. Like, share the ting, subscribe. What else is that it? Bullet. This is the airplane driver, guys. Anyways, we will catch y'all later. Peace.
Hold on.